everybody, welcome back to From the Horse's Mouth. I'm a hypocrite this week. That's what I want to talk about. I have turned to the dark side. I've embraced my enemy, and now am working with them for the common good. I'm talking about technology. If you have been unfortunate enough to force yourself to watch these vlogs since the very beginning, you will know that I have I'm not a big fan of all the technological advances in my life, and I struggle with not only understanding them, but using them. And so often I'll get on one of these things and just rail hard on them. So you know, right? This is my phone, which I film all these on, but I've pretty much stripped her down to the bare bones. She's like, this is a phone and a camera, and that's pretty much it. I've tried to use all my sort of communication. I've taken it off here, and I want to use the laptop for that now. So my idea behind that is with my phone, I was always getting these messages and answering them while I was doing other stuff, and I felt like I was never really there. I wasn't really giving it my full attention because I had other stuff going on, and it was popping into my life, and I was popping it right back out again. So I took all that and got rid of it, got it off my phone, and started sitting down at my laptop once a week and doing kind of my computer work. So I'll do my emails and check my Facebook and go on Coon Talk and read all your blogs and try and, make silly comments. And that seemed to be working good for me because I felt like I was present and in the moment in that time frame. When I use the laptop, I've got a cup of coffee and I'm just sitting and present. So that was working good, and I thought, yeah, to heck with technology. I'm going to get one of those old phones that's attached to the wall and really go old school. And then I still have the App Store little thingamabob on my phone. Something popped up there and it said push-up counter, and I was like, what? One of my problems with the push-ups and sit-ups is counting, and not that I can't count, but I found it difficult. Last year, it was probably in the fall sometime, where I was just so bored of counting to 10, 20 times a day, or, just going 1, 2. I would quit counting halfway through and not, and then it'd be like 5 or 6 push-ups where I didn't, and then I didn't know how many I did. And I was like, oh no. And it got to where I just wasn't counting. I was going down out of habit, doing some push-ups, getting tired, and then rolling over and doing some sit-ups till I was tired and having zero idea actually how many I did. I was having a hard time, and it's carried over till now. So like a week ago, this thing popped up, and I was like, oh. And what you do is you take the phone, you just set it under your chest, and then you start doing your push-ups, and it clicks them for you. If you do a correct push-up that comes close enough, it'll count it. And then off you go. And when you set a number, you want to do 25, you set 25, and it bings when you get to 25, and you're done. You can think about unicorns, rainbows, fairy tales, whatever you want to, until the bing brings you back to reality. And you're like, push-ups finished. And then you roll over and do your sit-ups. So that was great. So I downloaded that app, and then I got excited, and I looked on the App Store for a sit-up counter, and I couldn't find one. But I found one that kind of takes you through a program. So you got to count to like 14, then you stop for a bit, and then you do 20, and then you stop for a bit, and then you do some more. And then by the end of it, you've done 200 of them, but you've only had to count in small increments, which is great for my ADHD mind. I didn't have to count to 200. I just had to count to 14 a bunch of times very quickly. And that seemed to work great for me. So do I dare say it? Technology might be okay. I've joined the dark side. So I can't complain about technology anymore. But really, until this phone, Siri, as they call her, can make me a pot of coffee and a bacon and tomato sandwich, I'm not going to fully embrace it. All right, I hope you guys are having a great day today. Be kind to one another and stay tuned. We'll see you down at the Coon.